wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera untuk kita semua. Perkenalkan, saya Humaera Silvia Maristy dari Pendidikan Bahasa Inggris Universitas Negeri Yogyakarta. Bidang keahlian saya berfokus pada pendidikan bahasa Inggris, khususnya oral communication skills dan pedagogi bahasa Inggris. Pada kesempatan kali ini, saya akan mempresentasikan video unjuk kerja pengajaran atau PDD UKTPT untuk mata kuliah Upper Intermediate Communication Skills dengan kode mata kuliah ELE 60405. Mata kuliah ini berbobot 4 SKS dan ditawarkan pada semester 4 untuk program studi Pendidikan Bahasa Inggris Universitas Negeri Yogyakarta. Secara umum, mata kuliah ini dirancang untuk mengembangkan kompetensi lisan mahasiswa dalam memproduksi dan menginterpretasikan bahasa Inggris pada konteks semi-formal serta profesional. Perkuliahan ini dilaksanakan selama 16 kali pertemuan dengan 1 kali orientasi, praktik, serta workshop komunikasi profesional. Di akhir mata kuliah, mahasiswa diharapkan mampu untuk menguasai keterampilan komunikasi profesional seperti manajemen rapat, strategi negosiasi, argumentasi terstruktur, hingga teknik presentasi lisan yang efektif. Capaian pembelajaran lulusan atau JPL yaitu 2. Pertama, menganalisis dan memecahkan masalah dalam pembelajaran bahasa Inggris berdasarkan prinsip dan etika ilmiah. 2. Mendemonstrasikan kompetensi komunikatif bahasa Inggris di berbagai konteks secara efektif. JPL tersebut diturunkan menjadi 4 CPMK. Yang pertama, mengidentifikasi tujuan komunikasi, organisasi wacana, dan pilihan kebahasaan dalam konteks profesional. 2. Mengevaluasi penalaran penutur, teknik persuasif, dan pergeseran ragam bahasa. 4. Mendemonstrasikan partisipasi aktif dalam diskusi kelompok, pemecahan masalah, dan pengambilan keputusan bersama. Dalam proses pembelajarannya, mata kuliah ini menerapkan 3 komponen utama, yaitu delivery, interaction, dan assessment. Delivery atau penyampaian materi menggunakan pendekatan blended learning melalui LMS UNY yang memadukan ceramah interaktif, studi kasus, serta simulasi di dunia profesional. Kedua, interaction atau interaksi pembelajaran berpusat pada mahasiswa atau student-centered learning melalui diskusi kelompok, peer feedback, serta demonstrasi langsung di kelas. Ketiga, assessment atau penilaian dilakukan secara transparan dan terukur yang meliputi partisipasi kehadiran 10%, penugasan 40%, dan team-based project 50%. Proses pembelajaran ini didukung oleh referensi mutakhir yang relevan dengan perkembangan teknologi dan standar internasional, antara lain buku The Art of Public Speaking, karya Lucas, referensi komunikasi bisnis dari Oxford University Press, serta kerangka kerja CEFR dari Council of Europe. Pada video pembelajaran yang akan dilaksanakan, saya membawakan materi pada pertemuan ke-9 dengan topik Presentations of Proposal Project in their Field of Study and Interest. Pertemuan ini berfokus pada CPMK 1 dan 2, di mana mahasiswa dilatih untuk mengidentifikasi organisasi wacana, menganalisis teknik persuasif, serta mengevaluasi penalaran penutur dalam presentasi proposal proyek. Selamat menyaksikan video berikut ini.
Alright everyone, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good morning.
Good morning,
Good morning,
Miss.
Miss.
How are you?
Alhamdulillah,
Alhamdulillah,
pretty
we're
good.
good.
Okay, did you have breakfast?
Yes, I
Right.
did
Not yet.
breakfast.
Not yet, really, Ayas?
Yes, miss.
Okay. Well, everyone, before we start the class, let's say our prayer together. Pray to. Amen. Thank you. Well, welcome again in my class, Upper Intermediate Oral Communication Skills. So again, we integrate listening and speaking. Okay, before we start, do you still remember what we have learned last week?
Maybe
You've
a little bit.
Yeah, you've learned about job interview, right? Right.
Right.
Okay, today we're going to continue a different topic, and it will be interesting for you, and it will be useful for you for now and for your future. Firstly, let me share screen first. All right, everyone, this is our topic today. Can you guess what is the man doing there?
A warming up, miss?
Warming
Or
up?
yeah.
Okay.
Presentation, miss.
Okay, Ayah's presentation, okay. Akbar?
Doing presentation, miss.
Doing presentation, but maybe the preparation, right?
Yes.
Okay, so great. The man is doing a preparation for a presentation, right? You can see from the stuffs there, right? That there are charts there, and then the situation maybe in an office or in a classroom, right? Yeah. So if you want to deliver a presentation, please make sure that you have a good preparation. Yeah, so today we're going to talk about this, dealing with academic presentation. Okay, before we go on, I want to ask you everyone, where can you usually find a presentation?
Maybe we usually find the presentation in a classroom or in the workroom.
Right,
Yeah.
great, Shiva. Ayash, any idea?
Yeah, mostly around classroom and probably in the workplace.
In the workplace, okay. Any other place? Akbar, any idea?
Well, I can only think mostly it's on the workplace, just like Mas Ayas and Mbak Siva said, and maybe also in the classroom, or sometimes it could be in the communal meeting or something like that.
All right, great. And have you heard about a seminar?
Yep.
Or a workshop, international seminar? Yes, yeah. Actually,
Yes.
presentation not only in a workplace but also in a meeting, international meeting, especially in using English, right? Then, have you ever made an English presentation before, everyone? Yes, in a classroom or in a real context? I mean, in a workplace.
In a classroom, miss.
Classroom. Okay, I know
Yes.
that you are now still in the fourth semester, right? Yeah, no. So most of your presentation is in a classroom. Okay, why is it important, everyone?
Why is it important for us to have a presentation? Probably because we can explain our findings, our data, and such. Probably.
An idea, right? Yeah. If you want to share your idea, one of a communication a form is a presentation. And English is one of a language that can be used to share your idea globally, not only in the national context, right? Right, thanks everyone. Next, we're going to go to the next slide. So today's goal will be about the CPL, yeah, capaian pembelajaran, developing scientific problem skills and effective communicative competence. Then we have CPMK 1 dan CPMK 2. CPMK 1 is identify communication goals, discourse organization, and language choices in project proposal presentation. So you can use the skill of presentation in your project proposal presentation the next semester. Then evaluate speaker reasoning, persuasive techniques, and register shifts during extended professional discussions. Okay, today we're going to talk about the structure and then the expressions like the opening, shifting, and also conclusion and closing of a presentation. Okay, firstly, this is the structure of a presentation. There will be opening, body and conclusion. And you can see from the picture that there is a transition there. So if you want to move to the opening, to the body, or to the other parts of your presentation, you have to give a transition. Just don't, maybe, for example, Hanum open the presentation and then Shiva will continue with a direct statement. Yeah, that's not good. You have to add transition there. And then in the body, we'll have some points there. So make sure that you have a kind of one slide to talk about the overview. This is one of the example of an overview. So if you want to present something, give one slide of an overview. So the listeners, the audience, will know what the discussion will be. Okay, and then the last one is the conclusion. Okay, these are the examples of expressions when you want to have a presentation. Firstly, we have an opening, we have greetings like hello everyone. I'd like to first of all to thank the organizer of the meeting for inviting me here today, etc. Then you may introduce yourself or in groups with your group members and saying the topic with the topics today is my talk is. What I did before is not directly saying about the topic, but I ask you to guess the topic with a picture, right? Picture or maybe ice breaking or so singing, everything. You can go to or lead the audience into the topic. And then the body, we have an outline overview. Yeah, I've divided my presentation into three main parts. As I said before, that you can provide one slide talking about the overview or the preview of the materials. And then shifting or sequencing, like I said before, about then next, first, second, third, and then finally have to add the shifting clauses. Then the conclusion, you have to summarize what you've talked before in conclusion, in short, in brief, etc. And then closing. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for listening. Something like that. Do you have any question, everyone?
Not
No?
yet, Miss.
Not yet. Okay.
Not yet, Miss.
There is no question. Let's go on to the example, everyone. Okay, please listen, watch the video carefully and analyze the performance, the expressions, also the content of the presentation of a boy, a student. All right. Any comments, everyone?
I have comments to
Okay,
the man who
Shiva.
present his
Okay.
material.
Okay.
So
Is it a
in
good
my
or bad
opinion,
presentation?
actually, the presenter is failed to present his material. It is because the presenter is failed to bring the good atmosphere to the class, to his friends to understand the material, and his voice and his stress of the words by words is it seems boring for me.
All right. Thank you, Shiva. Shiva
Thank you,
has
Miss.
talked about the atmosphere and also the stressing. Okay, maybe the intonation or the stress.
Yes, for his intonation.
Oh, intonation. Okay, so Shiva highlighted about the atmosphere and also the intonations. Okay, any other idea, everyone? Akbar, please.
Okay, Miss. So, in my opinion, the presenter is kind of less engaging to the point where he just read the presentation and not start engage to the audience and maybe to make it more not boring to be listened like that. And maybe that's it where he felt on that engagement on the presenter.
Okay, thank you, Akbar. So Akbar highlighted about the engagement. Yeah, no interaction, right? Yeah, no interaction. If you want to engage someone or the audience, you have to make a good interaction with them, right? Okay. Okay. Now everyone look at the talking about the interaction. There is no eye contact, right? Everyone, no eye contact, no gesture, no questions, no tentative questions. So you can deliver, you can ask the audience with tentative question. That tentative question is like, everyone, do you usually feel stressful nowadays? Misalnya, for example. Yeah. If the audience don't answer it, it's okay. That's a tentative question. But we can try to engage or to have a good interaction with them. Okay. Then look at the slide. It is interesting for you. Okay.
No, actually.
Yeah, there are some pictures there, but it's not they are not meaningful at all. I mean, if you want to add pictures, you have to arrange, and choose the meaningful one. For example, this one, a word of the US, right? Yeah, US or what country? Oh, Great Britain, Great Britain. It's good that the presenter provided us with these pictures, but they are not well arranged, right? So not all pictures are interesting. For example, Shifa, do you like Frozen, Shifa?
Yes, Miss, I like
Oh,
for
yes. But if you
yes.
want to deliver a presentation, academic presentation about your proposal, for example, don't add about Frozen if it's not related to the Frozen. Like that. Or maybe Ayas likes Bobo Boy. But if it's not related to the presentation, don't add the picture. Okay, so we've talked about the atmosphere, the engagement or the interaction, and also the slides, the eye contact and gesture, and also you can see the clothes, everyone. So wear what you make confident. Okay, wear the clothes or something that you make you confident to deliver the presentation. I think it's too casual if you want to deliver a presentation, everyone. And then now, what about this one? Anu, please.
I think about the significant changes here is how the presenter is more easygoing about the topic. Not like much. The previous is more like materials only. It's they shows like examples, not really. I for me it's not really engaging, but they show like some easy examples and say they keeping it light. So it's for me it's easier for the audience to follow through the presentation like that.
Okay, great, Hanum. Yeah, the one that has significant difference between this one and the last one is the personal experience. He shares his personal experience here, so it makes the presentation more engaging and still related to our life. Yeah, related to the stress. Yeah, the stress, and then what the speaker felt about stressful feeling. Yeah, stressful feeling. Okay, great, Hanum. Then we have also good eye contact, right? And then good gesture, then good display. I mean, this is not too much, but this is meaningful, like coping with stress. Yeah, the picture is someone, who is sleeping, and then the points are the points. The points are points. So, yeah, just add the points there, on your slide, not the text, but points. Okay, thank you anyway, everyone, for sharing your idea about your perception on the presentation. Okay, so you've learned about the example of some presentation, two presentations, right? Maybe a good one and the better one. So now I want to give you a chance to arrange parts of presentation into a good structure. Okay, I will divide you into two groups. Please work there in about 15 minutes. Please wait. But do you have any questions for everyone? No.
Not yet,
Okay.
Miss.
Okay, please work there. Oh, firstly, let me send you the material. I mean, the material to discuss with your friends. Please access the group work on our chat room and then go to the breakout rooms. All right, everyone, welcome back to the main room. I think you've worked together, you've discussed the answer with your friends in groups now. From group one, Shifa, Hanum, and Akbar, right? Okay, please share your answer. So firstly, what will be the first part of presentation?
Based on our previous discussion, sorry. The first one is the main point of why is sleep is really important to us.
This one. Mhm.
Yep. And then some attention gather between these points, and then after that transitions we're gonna explain about the each main point, the lack of sleep and sometimes some ways to get a good night's sleep, and then we end it with the conclusions.
This one.
Yep.
Like this.
Yep. I think it's gonna be like that. So the opening first about the topic, and then the transitions between, and the rest, explaining the rest of the main points, and then ended up with the conclusion.
All right. Thank you, group 1. Then from group 2, you agree with this answer or you want to change it?
We actually agreed, Miss. It's only the same.
Okay, so
But I think the first part should be the second one.
this one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
this one, then this one.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, let's check. Okay, great. So the correct one is group 2. Right. Right. So firstly, you have a kind of introduction. So attention getter is the first one. So what I said before is that sometimes you can add a kind of ice breaking in the first, in the beginning, because the first one you have to do is doing or getting the attention from the audience. Yeah, attention getter, and then the idea, blah 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 blah, the transition, and then the body, the main point again, some main points, and then the last one is a conclusion. Right. Right. Any question, everyone? No
Not yet,
question?
Miss.
Okay. Then you will have, no, it's not a group work, it's individual work. Make a plan of your presentation. Yeah, just a simple presentation, just a plan, just like what you did here. Just like this. Yeah, opening, body, and closing. I will give you about 10 to 15 minutes to think, to plan your own presentation. And now, please do. After that, you can share your idea to your friend. Right? Okay, please do it, everyone. If you're done, you may raise your hand and share with me. The topic can be everything. Can be our daily life, or about your study program, Pendidikan Bahasa Inggris, or anything. Something in trend now. Okay, Ashifa. So I think do you want to share something to the share screen icon, or you only want to share orally?
I want to share it orally.
Okay, yeah, please share yours.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. My name is
Morning.
Ashifa, and today I'm going to talk about the benefits of drinking water. So, water is something we need every day, but many people do not drink enough of it, even my sister. Okay, now let me share 3 benefits of drinking water. First, water keeps our body healthy. Why? Our body needs water to function properly. It helps regulate body temperature and supports our organs. Second, water gives us more energy. When we are dehydrated, we may feel tired or have difficulty concentrating. Drinking enough water helps us stay active and focused. Third, water improves our skin. Why? Because staying hydrated can help keep our skin looking fresh and healthy. So, in conclusion, drinking enough water is a simple habit with many benefits. It keeps us healthy, gives us energy, and supports healthy skin. So, please don't forget to drink enough water like my sister. Thank you.
All right, big applause, everyone. Okay. Okay, thank you, Ashifa, for sharing your plan of your next topic for presentation. All right, everyone, I think time is up. Okay, next week we are going to have a practice of presentation. So make sure that you have a plan and design your own slides, PowerPoint slides or display, and follow the procedures of presentation as we have talked about. Okay, before closing the class, do you have any question? No?
Not
So
yet,
what have you
Miss.
learned? What have you learned today?
We learn about how to deliver academic presentation in front of class or in the front of our work space. And from this material, we are know how to bring the atmosphere and how to make the presentation getting more fun to our friends or our audience.
All right, thank you, Shiva. How about Ayas? I
Thank
think
you,
you want to
Miss.
say something.
Yeah, mostly we learned about structures, of course, and then probably about how we like make an interaction with the audience to interact with the presentation, and also to prepare how to prepare like a good presentation overall. Okay, like.
All right, thank you, everyone. Do you think that our meeting or our material today is meaningful for you, for your future? Yes, all
I
right.
think yes, because it is will be useful for our next semesters until we are graduates.
All right. Thank you. Anyway, so again, next week you will have a practice. Prepare it well. Do a good preparation as we've talked about before. Thank you everyone for coming. That's our prayer to close the class. Shall we pray? Shall we? Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you next week.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much, Miss.
Miss.
Demikianlah pemirsa video pembelajaran untuk mata kuliah Upper Intermediate Communication Skills untuk program studi Pendidikan Bahasa Inggris S1 Universitas Negeri Yogyakarta. Semoga video ini bermanfaat dan bisa digunakan sebagaimana mestinya untuk sertifikasi dosen gelombang 1 tahun 2026. Akhir kata, saya Humaera Silvia Maristy dari Pendidikan Bahasa Inggris S1 Universitas Negeri Yogyakarta mengucapkan terima kasih dan wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.